Hey, what's up out there? Talk to you guys about my website. Hopefully, you enjoy what you see and maybe you get something out of it. And I'm able to share my heart with you, and you can see what I basically want to spend the rest of my life doing. My website is more or less about myself and the things that I've done musically. It's a little bit of profit involved because I do give voice lessons and there are fees for those. Not very expensive fees, but nevertheless there are fees for it. So it's kind of profitable. My lesson will be leaning more towards an audience for those that are looking for different singers, opera singers, such as myself, that are just love to read about me. I love to know the things that people like myself are involved in and doing. And hopefully the audience, you as the audience, will enjoy what you see and learn about myself and the things that I'm getting ready to do, the things that I've done, and hopefully will be doing soon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So here we have my home screen, and of course you have the microphone. And again, my name is Branche Norris, Branche Shavar Norris. I'm what you call a lyric tenor. Here, going down at the bottom, are some of my future events that are coming up. Of course, October 3rd is already passed. Coming up November 21st will be the Levites live concert. And the Levites is a quartet group, gospel group that I sing in. And we will be doing a live recording November 21st at Mount Gilead Full Gospel Baptist Church here in Lubbock, Texas. And hopefully, if you are in the area, you can give a stop by and just hear some good singing. Moving on to my biography. Here's my biography, of course. Tells about my lifetime, not my full life, but how I got started singing, where I've sang, um, the things that I've done, where I began, why I went to church and why I go to church or went to church and served for many years. The things that I'm currently doing and involved in. Just a lot about my life right now. Um, this is me. If you guys don't know, this is me. I know the first picture on the first page is a little blurry, but it was me. Just a great picture. I love the picture, but this picture is this of sort, of course, myself. Here are some links that you can find me on. I'm definitely on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Ron Norris, and you will definitely find my page. I'm also on Instagram, um, Vocal Dude 27. You can find me there as well. And I'm not sure if my YouTube account is active still. It's been a while since I've been on my YouTube account, um, but I can definitely find out for you. So again, like I said, my biography page tells a little bit about myself. You can do some reading of it if you would like to. Just a little quick reading there. Moving on to the rest of my pages. I have my performance page, contact information, fees, lesson details, future goals, and African American leadership and music stats. My performances. This little paragraph here tells a little bit about my voice type. Like I said, I'm a lyric tenor, what you call a lyric tenor, which is the highest form of natural tenors. Um, it tells a little bit about how my vocal range is and how my voice sounds. Here on the bottom, you see a few of my performances that I've done over my life span. The Civil War, Broadway musical play, Hairspray, Broadway musical play, Magic Flute opera, which is one of my favorite operas, Mall and the Night Visitors, The Mouse, of course, one of my favorite operas as well. Here to the right of the screen, you see a picture of me once again in my costume and makeup. Of course, I was known as a slave for this musical, which was the Civil War musical. Um, I sang to over 1,400 people that day. It was probably one of the biggest crowds I've ever sang in front of. Very scary, but also very exciting and intense. And it was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. Um, Hairspray was also a big hit as well. Both musicals were seen here in Lubbock to sold out crowds. My next one is my contact information. You email me there, or you can give me a phone call, or you can definitely shoot me a Facebook message, or you can write on my wall or whatever, and I will definitely be in contact with you. You can contact me anytime, day or night. I'm always available. Just hit me up. Here's my fees and lessons screen, and details. A lot of the students that I teach go with this one here. This is twice a week for 30 minutes, $25. For example, if you want a lesson on Tuesday, Thursday, then you come for 30 minutes and it's $25 for each day, which amounts to the $50. Um, and this is what most people do. Instead of just coming out of pocket for $50 on that day, they just pay $25 for each lesson. I have a few, like three, those that do monthly lessons, which comes out to be $125, and you get a month worth of lessons, 2 lessons a week for an hour. So that's what I have a couple of people do, but like I said, most people do this one, which is twice a week. Moving on to my future goals. My future goals are to receive my master's. I have begun to audition and getting ready for auditions for graduate programs. Hopefully someone will accept me so that I receive my master's in vocal performance and continue to study opera music. I will be auditioning for UTA, University of Arlington, Texas Tech University, and Juilliard. Hopefully I get into somebody's program. I'm sure that I will, but I would love to go to New York, but if God doesn't see fit for that, then nothing good with good old Texas. I hope to sing with Lawrence Brownlee. Lawrence Brownlee is the top African American lyric tenor. He is known as a bel counsel tenor, which means beautiful singing, and that is the highest form of a classification that a tenor can receive. He's great at what he do, and I hope to one day be able to grace the stage with him. Moving on to the last part of my webpage, and that is the stats. African um, Americans and their music stats. This is just a little graph to show the amount of what African Americans are involved in music wise. And of course, you see R&B sits at the top with the most, gospel being next, hip hop, rap, jazz, and classical music being the lowest form. I hope to one day be able to change that, especially during in my part of the neighborhood, the part of the side of the town that I live on. Help more African Americans be open-minded to classical and opera music. You don't hear very many people at all on in my culture, this side of town, or here in Lubbock, to pursue music as classical music and opera music. Most of them want to do R&B and rap. Couple of gospel artists, but more or less you find most of them R&B, no classical at all. So hopefully I'll be able to change that here very soon by becoming the first opera singer from Lubbock, Texas, and from my side of town. Moving back to my webpage, and going back to there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you've seen, and you were able to see just a little bit of my heart and my desires, and that you will enjoy my website. It was a lot of fun building this website. There are some things that I didn't get to do that I wanted to do with it. Maybe after it's over, I can fix it up a little more. But like I said, just all around, it was pretty fun being able to share with you guys what I love to do. Hopefully, like I said, you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing yours as well, and seeing what you guys enjoy to do with your time. Like I said, it's just pretty amazing to be able to do something like this, and me not being good with computers at all. So, thanks for sitting and watching and listening. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I know there are some other things that were supposed to be here that I just couldn't get to, or I actually had trouble doing. But just tell me what you think. And thanks for listening and watching. God bless you guys, and I hope you have a great and successful rest of the semester. Branche Norris is out.